Hi, this is Trevor. Today we're working on a CSRF lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. It is Samesite lax bypass via cookie refresh. So, change email function is vulnerable to CSRF. Victim's email. And we'll use the exploit server to host our attack. OAuth-based login. Okay. So it recommends using Chrome because that's what the victim's going to use. And it has the same protections for lax. So there's a hint. Okay. All right. So let's open the lab so that I can start loading while we talk about this a minute. Samesite restrictions and OAuth. So if you remember the lax, Chrome will automatically put lax on anything that's not specifically defined. When it's not specifically defined, we have 120 seconds that it can be used in an attack. And based on this, I think that's what we're going to do. So let's check out, let's go through the login process and then we'll change the email. So we're getting redirected. Here, and you can see we're on an OAuth site. So we'll do Wiener Peter. So I want to go through this flow so we can see, continue what the cookies look like and form and how everything works. So test1@blah.com. Okay, that's all done. Let's go to proxy HTTP history and let's see what happened. So we get a cookie issued right away, no same site restrictions. And then we go through the OAuth stuff. And once we get back, again, session, no restrictions. Then let's look at this post. And you can see we don't have any CSRF token. Okay. So it all checks out. Now we just need to exploit it. Let's start with something small. So let's go here. Text HTML is fine. Exploit is fine. Let's do something. Let's do our normal HTML form to change email like this. I want the get. This. Inspect. Copy. Outer HTML. What was I? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Action. We're going to put it to this. Action equals method post, email, and okay, let's view that. So, test2.test2@blah.com. Update email. So that did not work, right? Cancel. Let's. We did get exploit, and then we did a post to my account, and it did not work because what the heck? Well, I didn't expect this to post my account. It's supposed to be here. Did I have I probably had that wrong. /change email. Where? Yeah. /change email. There we go. Now we can view I'm gonna link a new tab. Test2 at blah.com. Now when we submit that, post test2 3 account. It worked on, remember, I'm on Firefox. So Firefox does not have the same site restrictions, right? So that's why it worked for me. If I go back and just to prove it, I can do boom, boom, update email, and it's now 3, right? Okay, and that's without the session token, or that's with the session token being sent, but without, because this doesn't have Samesite lax, and no, it's host. Oh, here's that post. Yeah, this is that post to test 3 from exploit. Okay. How do we get now the victim to be able to do the same thing? Well, we need to have them refresh their token so it's within that 120 seconds. And then go through our exploit. So if we go back to if we send them here, let's go through this OAuth thing again. Okay, you have successfully logged in. Continue. So it was we send them to here. Get social login. Yeah. To this URL. So let me just copy URL and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm logged in, right? If I go to my account, see that I'm logged in. Now, if I paste this social login page, it's going to redirect me, go through all the actions, and then refresh my cookie. So now I've got a new cookie. Let's see. I pasted this social login, session token 0. I don't know if that's 0 or O, LQG, right? Let's go. And once we get back right here, we get a new one, LSQ. And we didn't do anything in between to get that new token. So that's what we need to, this is the URL that we need to send them to. Let's open up Kate. We need that URL and we need, where was it? This form. And then we just need, so we need to do this first, right? Then submit the form second. So I think we can write this up. We need a script. And we want to, but remember in the freaking instructions, we have this. So we want to open that in another page. All right. Another tab, sorry, not another page, but another tab. And here we're going to put this address. Okay. Then we're going to window on click. We're going to wait a certain number of seconds. Set time out. I'm going to have to look up how to do this because I don't really remember. And then what we want it to run, right? Blah. Submit form. I think. And then we can create the form or, auto submit the form, but after this gets finished. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we should build this out and give it a shot before we start writing the script. Let's look up. So I want to auto submit this form. We've done that before. Vim in other like this script document forms 0 submit. So we'll create a function called function submit form. Boom. Doesn't need anything, but here we're gonna do document dot forms 0 dot submit. Like that. And then we're going to window dot on click. This will be the URL. And let's look up how to do set timeout. Chrome MSDN set timeout. MDN. That's what I meant. Set timeout. So let's get an example. Set timeout. So it's what it runs first and then the message. I don't see any start timeout. This is what I want. Set timeout, timeout, which runs that. Okay, this is what I want to do. Yeah. So function, and then set timeout, submit form, and we'll do it we'll wait like 5 seconds, which is 5,000 milliseconds. Okay, so we've got our form here. Copy. Let's put this to the test. V should be exactly the same as what we had it. And then we have a script. Window dot on click equals window dot open. Yep. And then we run this. Okay, let's try it. Let's store and then view it. I clicked to make sure that that happened. Missing parameter email. This happened too fast, I think. What the crap? I wonder how all this developer stuff should... All that stuff shouldn't be proxied. Whatever. Oh, crap. Do I have it? Ah, that's why. Oh, well. So it clouded it up, but oh well. We need to find the post. Oh, suck. That's the exploit. Oh, this is where I submitted, and then we viewed it here, which got the social login. Here's where we posted email equals blank. Oh, because we didn't have a value. Ha! Test 4 at blah.com. Where was... Let's go to exploits. Suck. And 5 seconds might, based on what I saw, 5 seconds may not be long enough. Okay, so here we want exploit one at blah.com, just so I can easily tell, if it worked. Store. And yeah, let's try it. Okay. View. Okay. This. I need to click. I forgot that. See, this is already firing. And yeah. All right. So I think that might work. Remember, we are testing all of this in Firefox. It really should be Chrome, but I think we've got the steps down and enough to try it at least. Okay. So I need to go home and copy this. Python. What the heck? Python utils create. Paste that. Copy this. And run that. Vim Samesite lax bypass via cookie refresh. All right. First thing we need to do is payload equals, let's triple quote this, not quadruple. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Payload. We want all of this. And all of this. Then we'll clean it up. Okay. This will be blog.base URL. Post looks good. I'm only going to do 2 spaces, not 4. All right, move the script. Function window.onClick. This we need blog.base URL. Now that we have, all right, so that's basically the payload, but because we're going to F this, we need to change these to double and this one to double. Okay. Let's make this change word time out. Make that a variable. Time out equals 5,000. We'll start with 5,000 to begin with. Okay. That looks good. Now we need to post that and deliver to the victim. And that's it, right? Oh, let's email equals you are at pwned.net. Change word. DT double quote. We want boom. You email. Okay. Now we want to posted blog dot post exploit payload. Let's look at CSRF utils site exploit get post exploit. So we need to set the response body. Response body equals payload time dot sleep 10 seconds blog dot is solved. I think that's all we had to do. Import time. Let's put a blog dot or log dot info sleeping 10 seconds to let it exploit. And then, okay, there's something I'm missing. I just know it, but I won't know what it is till after I give it a try. So we are forcing them to refresh the cookie right here, window on click, window.open. And then we're submitting the form. Oh, we got it. Woohoo! Let's refresh this. Boom. Yeah, so real quick recap. We built a form, a CSRF attack form that changed their email address. Before we could submit that, which we have a function for right here, we needed to refresh their tokens so that we're inside that 120 seconds. The way we refreshed it was we created this window.onClick, window.open, so it opened up a new tab and directed that to the OAuth, form process that would refresh the cookie once it was done. Then we set a timeout so that as soon as, or 5 seconds later, not as soon as, because we couldn't tell that, but given enough time, we would then submit this form, which would include their cookies because it's within that 120 seconds. Anyway, hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Goodbye.